Hey folks, it is Mr. Truck and Mrs. Truck.
Hi guys.
It's our big adventure in this 2024 Toyota Tacoma TRD off-road. I think it's the best package in the Tacoma line. And they've done a lot of improvements to this. So we're going to take it up here at Bunt School and climb some snow and some rocks and see if we can get lost. But this is so cool. I'm going to show you some of the features on it that's different this year. The rear end is now a 5-link, like what a Jeep has or a lot of these other vehicles. And it has rear disc brakes finally, instead of drums. It's been around forever. But and there is an optional leaf spring on another model of Tacoma. But this is so cool. It's got a rear locking differential, rear sway bar, which is new too, because you couldn't really do it on leafs very well, the way they looked at it. And it's got an anti-sway bar in the front. And it's got the bar disconnects. That's really awesome, because you can drive around and you unlock the tracking bar, whatever it's called now, and that way your axles, the front axle, will float all over the place, and you can climb better things and always stay with tires on the ground like you want, which is really awesome. This is the first year that they've done that. And this is the 2.7, or I'm sorry, yeah, I think that's what it is. This is the 2.4 4-cylinder turbocharged with an 8-speed automatic. And it's we're going to try a few things. It's got, of course, all the modes and the trawl options and all that. This has got adaptive cruise control. It's loaded. And it's, what's so really cool about this is they raised the roof. Of course, this has a moonroof, so you do lose 1.5 inches. Without that moonroof in there, you got a lot of room now. It used to be just laying on the floor. And then you would, you couldn't go up too high. But this one, it's power seat on both sides, pretty low loaded. And rear sliding mirror power, all that. But we'll go over some more of that stuff. Heated seats, heated steering wheel, and it's just awesome. It's actually not too bad of a road for an off-road truck. It rides fairly well. But we'll show you all the rest of that. But we're right now going to climb the mountain and see if we can get stuck. But anyway, we'll probably put the rear locker in, put it in 4-wheel drive high, and see what we come up with. But this is cool. We're going to play with the cameras because there's a lot of cameras on here. But yeah, we'll pull all that out and get a camera on it. So come join us for Up the Mountain in Bunt School. Eventually, we'll probably put the rear locker and the disconnect of the front sway bar. And it is a wishbone front suspension, coils, of course. They've done a few more things to that to make it travel better. Ooh, there's some snow up here.
A little bit slippery.
Yeah, I probably better put it in 4-wheel drive. Actually, I know I should here. Let me stop and put it in 4-wheel drive. I'll show all this later, how you get it involved. And now you push the button on the side, you move the lever.
Oh, right there.
And there you go.
It is, and then go to 4-low.
Yeah. 4-wheel high.
Boy, that was very simple.
Yeah, it's all around that knob, and we'll show that on camera, what that knob looks like. We're up road on the old Bunt School. This used to be such a nice trail, and there's I think it's something ridge above here that's really crazy. But now they got so many Jeeps and big ATVs flying up it, they've kind of dig holes everywhere. So now it's a little more challenging, a little more tension or excitement going up and down. That's cool, and right here, that's the button for the tailgate. So watch me push the button. Too cool. It's got a rubber mat. It's got some little storage bins on the side. Some tow hooks, some ties on the side. Cool, and then a place to plug in your stereo system and your speakers. And tie dowels on the floor. And watch this. I'll push the button again. There's also a button inside the dash. And what's cool back here, brake controller. This has a plug for the trailer. Then there's your actual receiver hitch. It's kind of almost hidden, but it's all there where you can get to it. Got big hooks for the safety chains. And then what's cool too is these little notches here. See those little notches right there on each side? That's where you put your handyman high lift jack if you're stuck or you need to fix a flat. That's too cool. It's a little rough part of it here. Actually, right now, I see we're about to go over some bumps. Let me do disconnect the front stabilizer bar. And do we have a light that tells us it happened? It's trying to. Let's see if I have to drive forward. Yeah, see the light. Okay, there we go. You feel it disconnect. That'll give us a little more flex on the front end of this so we can keep all the wheels on the ground.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. Let's see how far we can get before it gets dark. Big improvement. So this is so much more room in the cab. You have more headroom and you're not sitting on the floor. You can raise the seat up and down and get really comfortable in here. More bumpity bumps. The road's all tore up, and this will test out that front axle. It's disconnected so the axle can move all over the place. We haven't locked the rear end yet, have we? I don't think we have. We're in four-wheel drive, but we're not rear locked.
Not rear locked. Okay.
Yeah, the rear is still just one tire will spin back there. Okay. I know there's a camera button here. And that's 360. I don't know what it does. Zoom in and out with this button here. Okay, here's where we're playing with all this. Now here's the front stabilizer button to disconnect it. So you have more flex. And here's the rear locker. We're going to hit that puppy. Yeah. Somewhere up there tells me it's locked. Or is it? I'll make sure I get it in there. Okay, I showed it for a second. This has also got a trailer button, which is cool. So you can't tow with that. I gotta look it up. I think it's probably around 5,000 pounds of towing. Okay, there it is. Trailer brake controller. This is so nice to have this, because you can pull a smaller boat and then some ATVs and some snowmobiles. Now, up here in the middle section, you can see where I disconnected the front sway bar. You see some four-wheel drive. Now let me push the locker button and see if it'll stay on. There it is. I guess that means it's on and won't stay as a picture, but we're okay. Shows we got snow on the road. See, here's the color of the truck we're driving, and you can change it on a different vehicle. It doesn't automatically know it, but it did start out that way, so maybe we're doing good. Let's see, I'm trying to figure out where our camera mode is.
The left, the blue one to the left.
That's it. I think it's a 360. Okay, that's cool. It just changes what you'll see on the 360. Okay, so it's looking 360 around our truck. That's pretty cool. What I want to do is see the front camera.
Try the mirror one.
Well, yeah, you can see that's our mirror. This has got that electric mirror. It's really cool. And that shows you a much wider view and more clear view. But where in the world is the, let's see, let me turn the lights on.
Don't go away, Mr. Truck.tv. We'll be right back.
We're up here in the Pines and Bud School. We got the rear locker locked, axle. We got the sway bar in the front disconnected, so we should be able to just about go anywhere. See how fast we can get this show off the road.
Well, it moved real good on the ice.
Yeah, the turbo gives us plenty of power on the highway. We did really well. This is rated at 23 miles a gallon on the highway. Yeah, we're getting some whoop-de-doos here, a bunch of stuff. Something like that. Yeah, see that? See, back it up. I want you to see that bump we're driving over. See it there?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, that's the bump we're driving over. You might be able to look out the side window and see what that is. Out the side window. And down, and you can see the bump on the road.
Yeah.
Okay, now go ahead of us again. See what we're doing here. And this has all those things. It tells you your angle. It has a crawl system on it. So you can adjust the speed and just walk up. Now look ahead. See the stuff we're driving over? You see that? All those bumps? That's what I want you to see on the camera. See a bunch of them we got up here, just like we did with that GMC AT4X. You see that big giant hole in front of us?
Well, sort of.
Here comes a Jeep. It does have good power, good bottom end torque. Very torquey.
Yeah, I'm not getting much of the road though, because it's so rumpity-dumpity.
See that ATV in front of us?
Yeah.
You get a picture of him.
I got him.
So he bounce all over the place. A lot of traffic today. Weekend right before Christmas. Felt like driving an ATV with a horse with a cab. It's like driving a big ATV with air conditioning in a cab. Nice little.
I like the air conditioning in the cab.
Well, you can't hardly get that in an ATV or side by side. Boy, these guys got the whole crew out here. Hood right up the hood, the holes.
Yeah, not a whole lot, honey. Almost need a camera in the front.
Well, you do, and we have one, just can't find it. Trying to get the angle. You can see it's kind of going on an angle.
Yeah, I got that. These are 32-inch tires. Yeah, they are. So that's a little ways climbing up in this little running boards. I know, you gotta bounce. Same time, camera from the front going. Bouncing on top. Oh, that's a rough road.
keep bouncing everywhere.
I know, you're gonna bounce in there. Camera button over there. At the same time, we get the camera on the front going. We'll be bouncing on, trying to take a picture of it.
Have you seen all those buttons I've got made?
Yeah.
I had it turned on. Is it up
Yeah,
here?
take a video up there for that. It's a small camera. You can do a wide angle so you can see the whole thing. Yeah, it's a small moonroof, but it'll be fun.
Now close it.
It'll be fun driving up in the mountains and watching from wildlife and clouds. Moonroofs have a business. They're nice to have, or they're, you know, like now, I lost 1.5 inches of the headroom because of the moonroof. This is truck out video. Let's go through all these holes out here. Okay, this button here, that's crawl mode, which is really cool. You hit that and you see it up there. Where is it? Oh, it's over there. That blinking light, that's the tow, or that's the crawl mode. Really cool, so you can go real slow. Just let the truck drive itself. It's awesome. Okay, here's what's cool. Okay, there you go. Excuse me, downhill, and it just totally slows you down, controls it. Let's see if it does it uphill. I'll go uphill over here. There's some big holes. This road is just destroyed. A trail. Too many people, too big of rigs up here tearing the crap out of it. If you're a small ATV or side by side, it's not always easy to get through here. Just trying to figure out how to set the speed on the crawl speed. Boy, are we gonna tip over? Hold on. Let me get a picture of this. The degrees we got. This thing has so many cool toys. Right in there. See the angle that we are, side to side, not forward and back, just on the sides, and we are really tipping over. Looks like it's right under 30 degrees. Two cooler toys on this Tacoma. There it is. That shows you the degrees, side by side and front to back. Okay.
These are definitely made by... Okay, so there's the dual side views.
Okay. See if we can roll this thing. Well, that's exciting.
Yeah, that's great.
We're almost laying on our side here. Now these bigger SUVs and the Jeeps, the Tacomas, all those things that climb around up here, and Broncos, I have no problem. Roads about the right size for them, but full-size trucks, it gets a little tight.
There you go. Honey,
What?
camera.
Oh, how'd you do that?
Well, you have to hold this button here down.
Which button?
Right there, view.
Oh, cool. You are a genius. Well, that's okay. Let's go over. That's awesome. Mrs. Truck found the button to turn on the front camera, which I really like. Let's see, which button are you on? Okay, go through each one of them, will you please? Is that the front still? No, that was the rear. There's the front.
rear.
Go through all of them, sweetie. Oh, it looks like the side.
Yeah, that would be along the road.
Yeah, right alongside of the truck.
There's the full.
Yeah, it's a thing where it shows you both tires. See which one's falling off the cliff. And there's the front. A lot of modes. Let's see. Let's try to find where. There's the bed. Try to find the rear end. Well, we don't have a hitch on. You're not going to see anything from the rear end now. And I'll show you when we get back there on that rear end. It actually
The receiver hitch is kind of tucked in there. That's a big thing. Nobody wants to see that ugly hitch. And I don't think they're ugly.
Now there's
hitches
the
normal.
underneath.
Well, I think
climb.
that's on the front. Yeah, I think that is the front. Look at
The
that.
front.
That is so cool. Now go to the, can you find the hitch one? So it shows a picture of a hitch.
Oh, this is the back.
Okay,
This
that's
is the
back.
bumper.
Yeah, you can see the bumper. And that's where the hitch would be, but that when you're hooking up your trailer. And then what's this thing here?
That's the one that goes underneath the front.
Oh, that's the underneath it. Really?
Yeah, see it shows the front of the truck there.
Oh, yeah.
And then that's where you go.
Well, that's cool. We go back to that one. We want to see that one.
That's where we're at.
Okay.
That's off. So now you're only going to see what's straight ahead.
Well, turn it back on.
This is when you climb. All the angles that you climb at.
Yeah, but I thought one of the front ones to show that underneath the truck.
Try this one.
Oh, that's underneath?
Yeah, that would be underneath because here's the tires.
Oh, wow. That's great. We drove something the other day. Maybe it was that GMC something 4X. Anyway, it had that too. This is cool. Now, can you hold the camera on there? I love it when you got a camera underneath the front. You can see all the junk we're climbing over. It's hard to hold steady. I've got the crawl mode on, so I'm going slow. I'm going to go through here and just kind of see what's underneath it. Oh man, that's too cool. So it shows you the front tires. So we're underneath looking from mid-range or whatever you are of the truck. You can see some of the stuff we're climbing over. That is too cool. GM8C AT4X with a AEV package on it. We did that the other day, and it had a front camera underneath the truck. So awesome. Technology is just going crazy with these off-road vehicles. I'm going through there. Locking rear end is kind of making it hard to turn, but I'm going to leave it on. Did we come up through this or through that?
Down there.
Yeah.
This is where the kids were sitting on the rock.
Yeah, that's so cool. You can see the tires, and the tires turning on the truck.
Just a second, let me get over there.
You see it?
Yep.
You might want to widen it out. I want to see one tire. There you go. We're not that wide. A little more. There you go. There you go. I'll try to go slow so you can hold it steady. So now it's rougher and I'll get out. Tacoma TRD off-road is such a fun truck. The only thing I don't like about it is that back seat is so small and there's just no room for legs. And I do hold grandkids back there, but of course I guess if you do much more. And this sucker is 3 inches wider than the old one. Jeepers. 3 inches wider and it's a few inches longer. But
Pop up here.
do what?
Oh, I was trying to get a video of the depths.
Yeah,
As
that's a
we
good
go.
idea because we are going through some pretty deep holes. Boingy, boingy. Oh. This is fun. Oh. Side to side, my goodness. Video of those two on the tip of the light. That's pretty cool. They're right there where you can see them. Man, I love that camera underneath the truck. That is so cool. We've got 4 of them, so we see them on each side of us. Show those once in a while. On each side. And then here shows your angle. Okay, we're going to drop
Wide
off.
mode, it does all, it shows it all.
Okay. 32-inch tires. Pretty awesome. Might be able to see the piggyback shocks in here somewhere. And there's a 2.4 turbo, 4-cylinder. Cool. All kinds of ABS lines. Cool, all kinds of cool little cubby holes. Big old glove box. Let's throw that out. Silent light. Cup holders in the door. Of course, cup holders there. Nice cubby hole, cup holders in the back. Nice little compartment there. Here's the handle that you grab, and of course you can put your little plastic, I guess, grocery bags there. It's cool over here. Here's this light switch. You can raise your headlights up and down when you're loaded. You don't want to be shining into people's eyes. Automatic dimmer. Kinds of switches. Sway control. There's that tailgate. Push that button down there and you'll open your tailgate. Pretty cool. All your light adjustments. It's a good looking machine. There's the control of the steering wheel and your adaptive cruise control. And some more radio controls and phone. And then there's normal. And there's sport. And there you go. Then you have left and right temperature control. And the stereo, it's got a big screen. Look how big the screen is. Yep. Pretty nice layout.